Welcome back to a new episode of Ask the Patient Advocate podcast. Today we are diving into a fascinating and often misunderstood topic, disorders of gut-brain interaction, also known as DGBIs. Our guest today is Christina Unger, a nurse practitioner, yoga teacher, and medical technologist with a specialty in microbiology. Christina brings a unique and deeply holistic approach to healing the gut, and she's here to share how mind-body practices like yoga and gut-directed hypnotherapy are transforming care for patients struggling with various conditions such as IBS, functional dyspepsia, and more. So welcome, Christina. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Just came back from the beach, actually. So thanks for
Oh,
having me.
wonderful. That sounds lovely.
Yeah, it was.
Where at?
Stone Harbor, New Jersey. I live in Virginia, but I grew up in
Nice.
New Jersey, so I like to go to the beach there and ride the waves.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, this topic is so interesting to me because I know I have so many patients and so many clients that struggle with different disorders like IBS and gut issues, and it's like an ongoing struggle to manage it, and a lot of times they're not really familiar with this whole gut brain interaction, and a lot of it is still like not well understood and things like that. So I think this is a great episode to talk a little bit more about that and get your knowledge on it and share that information.
Yes, I agree. And there was a study a few years ago that was multinational and showed that 40% of the world's population has at least one DGBI.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah.
That's amazing. So, can you help our listeners understand what exactly disorders of gut brain interaction or DGBI actually is?
Sure. So, anyone who's had butterflies in their stomach before a test, or even me before this podcast, has experienced that gut brain connection, right?
Sure. I get it
And
before a test. I remember in school, anytime before an
exactly.
exam.
Yeah, when I used to have algebra in 8th grade, every day I never understood, why do I get a stomach ache? So, yes, so anybody who's experienced that has experienced this communication with the gut and brain. And the communication between the gut and brain is actually bidirectional. The gut talks to the brain and the brain talks to the gut. And you might say, well, how does that happen? It happens through multiple mechanisms.